Wow. I want to believe that most Nigerians today will be jubilating and celebrating the court injunction on the redesigned Naira note. This the redesigned Naira note has brought hardship and you know sleepless nights to Nigerians. In my entire life as an adult, I've never seen this kind of thing happening in our country where there's something called scarcity of cash. I've never witnessed it in my entire life. And this is the first time in the history of Nigeria that the citizens will be expressing what they call scarcity of cash. What I have experienced in the past is fuel scarcity, kerosene scarcity, diesel scarcity, and so on and so forth. But none, I have never witnessed, where they say there's cash scarcity in a country. And this is when there's no war. This is the first time I'm expressing this, what cash scarcity. And the truth is that it is not going down well with Nigerians. Many Nigerians are not taking this lightly, you know, uh, and you can see people, protesting, on the street about against the policy, the central bank policy, attacking bank officials and all that. Just yesterday here, a popular video was circulated when a commercial bank staffs were being smuggled through the fence, to escape the the angry mob who are outside the bank waiting for anybody coming out of the bank to attack. So this news is a great one for Nigerians. Our son will have a bit of relief that okay, the government has put a stop on the deadline of the old Naira note, being a legal tender. So it's a good one. It's a good one. It's coming at the right time. Uh, Kudos to the people who took it upon their heads to approach the Supreme Court to to put an end to this notion. Just yesterday here or 2 days ago, uh, some political party has filed a motion and went to the court to 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 grant a motion that the government should not, extend the deadline of this, ordinary notes. They should not extend it. That as from January 10th, that the ordinary note ceased to be a legal tender. And when this judgment was given in the favor of the political party, some political, some governors from the north, decided to go to the court, and which has given the victory. I'll call the interim order today to make sure that these orders from the central bank, the other courts, will not be implemented. You know, uh, the Supreme Court of Nigeria, granted the interim injunction to stop the government from implementing the February 10 deadline to stop using the old 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes as a legal tender. Three northern state governor, three northern states, Kaduna, Kogi, and Zamfara, you know, uh, filed a motion of ex parte on the February 3rd, saying, to make sure that they stop this, uh, uh, they make sure they stop Central Bank of Nigeria and the president from implementing this February 10 deadline. So it's a relief for Nigerians. It's a relief for Nigerians. But the question is now, even the old Naira note is not even in circulation anymore. The new Naira note is not in circulation. As far as I'm concerned, it's not about the deadline that is the issue. It's about making this money available for Nigerians. Yes, the deadline is extended. The court has said, okay, do not stop the use of old Naira note. But the truth is that how many of the old Naira note is in circulation right now? how many of the old Naira notes in circulation right now? The 200, the 500, and 1000. How many of them are in circulation right now? So the scarcity is not just about the old Naira note or new Naira note. The truth is that this thing has been mobbed out in the society, in circulation. Most of the old Naira note has been mobbed out in circulation. But the new Naira note is not even available for people to access. So what the government should do, as far as I'm concerned, is make the new Naira note available. Because any old Naira note that is being deposited in the bank you can't withdraw them again. You can't have access to them. That is the policy. You can't have access to them. And the new Naira note is not even available for people to access. So the idea that okay, the Kaduna and Zamfara and Kogi going to court to stop them from the deadline placed on February 10th, as far as I'm concerned, is a good one, but it's not enough. The government, the central government, central bank governor, and President Muhammad Buhari should push out the new Naira notes into the circulation, because that is the problem we're having. That is the problem we're having right now. The money is not in circulation, and any old Naira note that enters the bank, you can't get access to them. This old Naira note has been mobbed out. That is what is bringing out this scarcity. So if the government can push out the new Naira note, I think the scarcity will be curtailed. I think it will be curtailed. How many people have the old Naira note? Except from politicians and some people who had stored some of them in store in their homes and some other places. If not, the market woman outside there doesn't have access to the old Naira note. The trader there doesn't have access. The supermarket don't have access to this old Naira note. So these are the issues that Nigeria should tackle. They should look into these things and see how this issue can be resolved. As far as I'm concerned, it goes beyond this crisis. Goes beyond the extending of deadline. It is about making this money available for Nigerians. This is the first time in my life that I will express shortage of cash in a country where you cannot access cash. You have money in the bank, you cannot access it. And this is the first time, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. This has affected economy, of so many people. Even the bank are suffering it. The banks, so many of the banks are locked up presently. They are not in operation because there is no availability of cash to dispense to their customers. So this also is hitting them hard. It's hitting them hard. I think the government should wake up and do the right by making this cash available for commercial banks to disburse to their customers. That is all I have to say here. Please, I want you to feel free to comment below. Let's see, know your thoughts concerning this, and also subscribe to our channel for updates on this and more. Thank you.